and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, my name is Emma. Sorry, I keep hitting things. So, I'm going to talk about the 10 books that I want to read in the second half of 2021. So I did one for the first half, and I'm almost finished with that. I only have like part of one book left, and so I think I'm gonna make it. It's like the 25th of June or something. And so I have a stack of 10 books that I want to read before the end of the year. We can just get into that. First off is Know My Name by Chanel Miller. This was all over BookTube for a while and kind of just all over everywhere, and I've heard nothing but good things about it, and I just want to know, and I've heard that it's incredibly well written, and I follow her on Instagram now, and her art's just really cool, and she just seems like a really cool person. This is a memoir, and it follows, I think, mostly kind of the time around and maybe after, I'm not entirely sure, the trial against Brock Turner. Yeah, so it's definitely heavy. Next is The Crier's War. I got this on like Kindle or something, and then I completely forgot that I had it, so I haven't read it yet. I don't remember what it's about even. I think about it every once in a while. I'm like, oh shit, I have that random book on my phone somewhere that I should probably read at some point. So I want to get to that one. Yeah, I honestly have no idea what it's about. I'm assuming there's a war. Next up is The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang. This is a high fantasy novel that starts off in like a schoolish setting, or like the first half is kind of in a schoolish setting. School setting. I don't know why I said ish. I don't know what the second half is. Probably war or something, because they're like training to be soldiers. I read about the first half of it. And I really enjoyed it. I really loved it, and I don't know why I put it down. I just remember really enjoying the first half and thinking that it was so cool. Next up is Tiny Beautiful Things. This is basically like an anonymous advice column turned book. So it's the letters to Sheryl Strayed. It's the letters to Sheryl Strayed as Dear Sugar, and then it's her replies. And honestly, I feel like it'd just be nice to get some advice right now. I don't really know what I need advice on, which is kind of why, like, reading this book, it's like, I'll just get advice on things, you know? And I don't have to put in my own inquiry. I just read it. And I'm down for that. Next up is The Office of Historical Corrections. I think this is just like a short story collection. Yeah, I honestly don't really know what else it's about. At first I thought it was nonfiction. I don't think it is. Yeah, short fiction. Okay. Yeah, I got this from Book of the Month, and the font's like giant. I think it'll be a really quick read, and I just kind of want to know, and I want to know. Next up is The Portrait by Ilaria Bernadini. This follows a writer who, what's her name? Valeria. Valeria has a lover, and her lover dies or like goes into a coma or something. One of those. And she like can't sneak off with him anymore, obviously. And so she wants to be like near him and near his family. So she commissions her lover's wife, who's an artist, to paint a portrait of her. Did that make sense? I think this takes place for the most part in London. But the writer is like a well-known Italian author, so that's fun. Next up is Dial A For Aunties by Jessie Q. Sutanto. Yes, I said that right. Cool. I hope. Okay, so wedding. Girl at wedding. I don't know, physically at the wedding. Girl invited to wedding. Murders dude. Also invited to wedding. Maybe accidentally. Then her aunties come in and help her get away with it. I mean, tell me that doesn't just like immediately capture your, like, does it not make you interested? I want to know. Next up is Emma by Jane Austen. I believe in this book Emma is 21, and I turned 21 at the end of this year, and I just kind of want to read it around that time, like probably during winter break or something. This follows Emma, who's like a nosy bitch and a matchmaker, and that's all I know. Next up, The Maidens by Alex Michaelides. I keep wanting to say Achilles. I see that and I read Achilles. Murder, Greek mythology, mildly magical. yeah, I just want to know what's up, you know? I don't really know what else is going on in here. The cover's weird and cool. Like there's blood and like sunset mountains and then a statue and like broken shit and I haven't read The Silent Patient. I'm pretty new to thriller-esque books, but I'm excited. And finally is The Dry Heart by Natalia Ginzburg. Natalia Ginzburg is also an Italian author, and after I read Slow Days, Fast Company by Eve Babbitt's, I was looking for authors that had a similar sort of vibe, and she popped up, and I have 3 of her books, and I kind of want to like do a video just like dedicated to her. But this is about a wife who murders her husband, and I don't know what else happens. It's a short story, and it just sounds interesting. You know, there's a lot of murder in this particular book stack. I guess I'm in a mood. So this is the book stack with an interesting amount of murder in it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please give it a like and comment down below if you have read any of these or if you want to. And yeah, I hope you have an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening, and I will see you next time. Bye.